Yeah, hi, Boom. Affiliate marketing is where you're selling somebody else's product. For example, if I could use something called ClickBank to sell my accounting stuff, and my affiliate marketers there might be other university students. They not necessarily studying accounting; they could be studying anything, but they're trying to earn some money while they're at uni, and so they spot something that they can sell to other students. So they could be psychology students, for example, and they read my work on accounting and they think, gee, that's easy. Even I can understand. That's no problem whatsoever. I wonder if that's a problem for accounting students. So they take it to a friend or whatever and say, look, have you seen this? And the person goes, oh, gee, this is good. How much is it? Well, it's so much. And then that person would earn maybe up to 75% of the sale. Okay, it sounds expensive, but if I was to write a book, the publishers would take 90%. They're even more expensive. Plus, it would be more expensive, harder to sell, and I couldn't access a world market like I can with that. Um, yeah, so it'd be hard going. And they'd want it as part of some sort of textbook or something like that. It'd be all too hard. So this way, I can control everything, but I give it to other people to sell it. I mean, I'm not at uni. I can't, yeah, hi, such and such. We'll have a look at this. I can't do that, but they can. So yeah, that's how it works. It sounds expensive. I mean, sometimes you get people who do 50% or whatever. It sounds like you should get you put the work in, you should get more. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's just another way of selling a product. It's amazing. Like I could sell my product in Finland. How else can I do it? And I might only sell 100 books or 100 copies in Finland. Okay, but I make money out of it, and nobody's going to write a book for sale in Finland because nobody will buy it. Nobody understands it. Nobody's going to sell it. So there you go. Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, affiliate marketing. You can either produce your own product and have other people sell it for you, or you can sell other people's product yourself. Just trying to think of the guy's name. I can't. Oh, drives flash sports cars and that sort of thing, and he's got this luxury house and what have you. And he promotes ebooks, business ebooks and self improvement ebooks. He says how wonderful they are and that sort of thing. People believe him, and they buy the books. He makes a fortune out of it. It's probably through ClickBank. I don't know, but that's how he makes their money. That's how a lot of them make their money on YouTube. Yeah, they've got down in the description. Yeah, you can buy the book. Yeah, so that's affiliate marketing, and it's yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. I hope that clears it up. I was talking to a guy this morning on one of the comments, and I was telling him about this, and he was aware of it. He follows my channel a bit, and he said, oh, "Look, it sounds like a book." I thought, I was flattered. I thought, yeah, it does actually. I've done a lot of videos with this. This is like that accounting book I did. I keep the backdrop very steady, very still, and I change bits of it. But I arrive at a like I did with accounting at a fixed. So not everything's moving all the time. It's the same image, but things. I've done maybe 30 videos on it now. I don't know. To give you an idea, this is image number 36. I guess I've done over 30 videos on this image. But yeah, I could probably do it the same track style that I did my accounting thing. Just a few lines, one or two lines, explaining each concept. So it's quick for kids to read. And the whole point of it is how to get out of the narc zone. This is what I'm calling the narc zone. Okay. And you just don't do any of these things. It's like there's no cure for narcissism. Okay, you can't take a pill or something and that's it. Like alcoholism, you can't just take a pill for it and get fixed, or Yeah, the only thing you can do is stop drinking. And the only thing you can do with narcissism is stop doing narcissistic things. Okay, all these things here, all narcissistic. Okay, so when you're complaining about your father or criticising him, or doing all those things as narcissistic. Yeah, whether you care to admit it or not, and it's narcissistic because you're saying that you're right, someone else is wrong. It's a win-lose situation. Whereas up here is win-win, or at least neutral. I'm just explaining something to you. It's what I call the empath zone. But if you're disagreeing with somebody or criticising them, you're in the narc zone. And your first thought is, oh, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing or criticising people. Yeah, well, actually, I haven't got it here, but the idea is to try and convince them in a different way. So instead of criticising them or complaining about them, having a debate, and which can become heated, you do different things to try to convince them what you're saying is right, and then they might try to convince you back. You don't debate. You convince one another. You sell to one another. Okay, it's all of this here. I should provide convincing evidence. You're selling. That's what you do. It's part of a sales process. Yeah, it's sell fun ideas. I should just sell ideas to others, fun or otherwise. But I wouldn't mind doing that. And then I could do a channel and put have a page, web page where I sell this, where they download it for $3 or $4 or something, and then sell it for kids. Sell it to their kids so they can read it. Easy to read, easy to follow. I might even do that. Design with children in mind. And that, it's particularly. So the whole thing is when you're in this zone, you can't create. And what's going to happen is jobs are going. Okay, it's all going to be done by robotics and by machines. There's no doubt about that. The vast majority of jobs are going to be replaced. They're not all going to be replaced, but in time they'll all be. So then we're faced with what do we do? Well, we'll get a universal basic income. And if you want to earn more than that, then you have to provide some sort of value to people. And to do that, you'll need to create. And to create, you need to be happy, and you can't have any narcissism. Any narcissism will stop you creating. That's what it does, like poison. The idea is to get really happy, and then the creative juices start. For some reason, it works. If you get up here to the top, you can't see the scale, but I have a scale on the side. Yeah, just get right at the top. This very top is, and if you can get up there, then that's like this. I was chatting with this guy this morning. We were right up there. Really, I think we started off down here somewhere, and we moved up to at the top. Yeah, and then we got creative. He said, "Yeah, it's a book." And he got me thinking about, it could be. I immediately thought of you, and I thought, Boom will be really happy about this. He had another idea. And so that's if you knew what you were doing, you'd be looking for an opportunity, and the opportunity is right there for you to talk to me and sell me ideas yourself. You could, but you've never been taught how to do this. So if I was in your shoes, I'd be looking at seeking an opportunity. See that? To unearth a problem to solve. I'm not actually telling you what the problem is. I just can't get myself organised. I don't know how. There's several problems involved. See, I could be discussing this with you, but you don't know what you. Sorry to say it, but you don't know what you're doing. You haven't been taught how to have a conversation with a person, and particularly I'm easy because I've always got problems. So it's not hard to unearth problems to solve. Really easy. Okay. And I put here, pitch your crummy solution. And it could be a good solution. Maybe I shouldn't call it a crummy solution. Okay, and then you've got followed up with evidence. Okay, and you do all of the things that you do in selling. Uh, and I do it mostly in a joking format. I joke with people. I seek the opportunity. I unearth a problem to solve, which is, some sort of crazy idea. It's not really a problem to them at all, but it keeps the conversation going. And it gives me, and see, I also do a lot of this, a lot of questioning. That one there, inquire. So that's how you generate. That's what drives This is what I would do my channel on. What drives conversations. It's not really on how to keep out of the narcissist zone, but how do you get creative? And well, I don't know whether it's how to get creative, how to drive conversations, or how to remove narcissism from yourself. There's probably 3 separate products in there alone. I really don't know. It could be the first one. Could be part 1 could be reducing the narcissism, and get yourself up there. And then the next one is, how to get creative, and drive conversations. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyway, that's kind of what that's all about. But it's an interesting one. I really think I should try and do something with accounting first. I just don't know how I'm going to start sorting all of this out. So the problem, I think, is that they're all such massive files. I mean, there's a lot, even in this one, there's a lot of work involved. Well, it's 30 videos. I've changed that so many times. To do that, it's a fair bit of work. I've had a team of people here, and they knew what they were doing. They'd say, all right, do this, do that, write this, that'll be all done. Okay, blah, 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 okay, actually, write this, write that, do this, blah, blah, bang, bang. I'm just tired. And I've got so many different products and so many different ideas. But shifting from one to the next, even shifting from what I've been doing here to Bozo and Boomba, it's not easy. I just don't know how to do it, because I have to shift the whole. It's like having a huge file in your brain. I think it's not like I can just shift a little bit of code at the top and then access the file, if you know what I mean. I have to sort of look. It's like I've got a box of all this information and files, and I was like, okay, let's go into this box. Oh fuck yeah! What were we thinking? I'm thinking, I don't really want to open the box. I guess I could force myself. But then I'll start working on that, and then AB will come back, or someone will start talking about Friendly Club. So I've got to shut that box and go back to Friendly Club, open up that again. So what I mean, it's just a huge file. Just imagine this, you have to go back and change some of your fuzzy. It's like, oh, I don't want to go there. You know how you feel? It's like, oh, not a problem, I'll go back and change it. No. I just don't want to go back in there. It's really detailed. I don't know how to overcome that problem. Yeah, maybe you've got an idea. But that's what it is. It's like, it's sort of like, you wake up on the Monday morning, do you really want to go to work? Because there's a big fire, you're going to walk in, you're going to run into confrontational situations, you don't want to be there, they don't want to be there, nobody wants to be there, it's all shit. I think I'd just rather lie in bed, do nothing. Oh, it's that. How do you... Let's go to work, it'll be fun. Yeah, because it's not fun, is it? It's all right once you get there, once you get it open, and then someone will say, come over to this other job. I'm like, you're fucking kidding, aren't you? Anyway, I'm going to go. I just thought I'd update you on what's happening. Yeah. Affiliate marketing. What I'm thinking, all you could do, just on a closing though, I could drive them over, Bozo could drive them, the people, the kids, to your site, and you could sell paper trail there as well. Or something else, you never know. Yeah, we could make, now she's selling this. You could make up a web page. And you talk to them. You say, no problems. I don't know. Just an idea. You can create something you can sell to kids. It doesn't take you a year to do. It's just an idea. See, we can bounce off one another though. If that's affiliate marketing. Anyway, leave it with you. Talk to you. Bye.